So you go and do your first 12 weeks, and then you end up staying a little bit longer. Are you working up in the area? Are you getting bookings, or is it more just training? What was that?
So, okay, we did the 12 weeks. So I pretty much started in September, which was like my 19th birthday, and we worked all the way till December. And obviously, because this was brand new before anything even started, there wasn't, the only place you could really get booked at then was Stampede Wrestling. So Lance got us booked. So Lance got my first 3 bookings, which were all awesome. So the first one, Lance was picking 2 students to have a match against each other at Stampede Wrestling, and they said they'd let him do an exhibition match. So it was me and a guy named Jorge Trinidad from Puerto Rico. I remember him. He had amazing promos. So we had a match against each other, which was awesome. And then my second match, Lance was a special guest referee, which was insane. So for me, being like that 15-year-old Mark kid that just like, used to draw Canadian flags in his school diary, wanting to be just like him, for him, like, to referee my second match and hold my hand up in victory, it was surreal. Like, the whole experience felt so surreal. But the memorable one was my third booking was for this company that was out in, like, the Canadian, like, native Canadian reserves, and they don't get much wrestling up there or anything up there. They get their welfare checks, and then like pretty much they spend their money on groceries. And I guess the promoter figured that if he runs on the same like day that they get their checks, then I guess they'll spend it on the wrestling, right?
Such carny
wrestling
shit.
Wrestling promoters 101, right? So they'd reached out. I don't know who reached out to who, but Lance was going to drive us the couple-hour drive up there for our booking. So we're driving up there now. When we get there, they're putting over like how they've done radio for this and the feedback's been good, and there's like hundreds of people coming. I'm like shocked. I'm like, whoa, really? Like my third match, like it's gonna be so many people. So, we're sitting in there and I'm like, all right. And like the best I think that I love more than anything is watching people react like and interact with Lance and Lance's face when they're doing so, because it just kills me, because I don't think Lance has a poker face and I think it's hilarious. So I can watch from a distance as people are like saying stuff or dropping names or like bragging, and he's just like doing his face. There's actually a name that we've coined for it, but we can't say because it gives it away of who it's about. But basically I make my entrance and go out to the ring and I fire up, and there's literally like there's 5 people in the crowd, but one's doing the ring and music and one's doing the bell, and I think one's like security. So it was like 2 people in the actual crowd, and then Lance up at the top of the bleachers filming on a handheld, giggling, right? So I go out there, have my match, and now one of my proudest moments was that like I started firing up and working it, because we worked as if there was a million people in there, brother. And like I worked my butt off in there, and this guy in the front row, well, I guess every row is the front row, but every row, he's looking at me, and I start like firing up and banging my leg, and he's clapping, he's like this. And then he looks around and realizes he's the only dude. He made eye contact with the other dude who started to clap, and then they put their hands down together and just kind of like nodded. But I had him. He forgot where he was.
Working, right? Brother.
For those 5 claps, and I had him. That's when I knew I had it, guys. And then I had this spot back then that Lance would laugh at. It was my bum and feet. I'd hit 2 clotheslines, hoop them off. I do a clap, I do a back elbow, I'd pin him. It'd always be a 2, and I'm like, are you kidding me? That was like my thing. I'd always say it. Are you kidding me? Lance is filming. He's calling my spot and starts giggling and goes, are you kidding me? Like, yeah. I'm watching the footage back with him, and it's just like he's just ribbing me the whole time. But like we ended up leaving early. We found a way to leave early because I got drop kicked in the eye. Because like the dude just kind of misjudged it, which threw my depth perception off, and I hit the infamous cartwheel Rana, where you jump off the middle and go for a Rana, but it's definitely not a Rana, but it looks like you're doing a cartwheel in midair. And then Lance was like, look, Carlo's eye's bad, we're going to take him to the hospital, and it was just the way to get out of there. But turns out, apparently, now this could be true, could be not, but apparently there was a lot of kids that showed up, like 200 to 300 kids showed up at the bus stop to come to the venue. But the bus drivers got their check and didn't go to work that day because they already got paid.
Oh.
So,
damn.
I don't know. That could be true. That could not be true. Either way, I think
like
it's
a promoter
funny if it is.
story. That sounds like a promoter story, dude.
So that was my
man.
third match in.
I had a promoter. I think it was my second match, and pretended to have a heart attack in the back. called the ambulance. Yep, because it was a lighthouse. Called the ambulance. The ambulance came. They wheeled him out and shit. I'm like, yo, is everyone getting paid? They're like, oh, he had a heart attack. He has the money. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, maybe he did. I don't know. My odds are that he did not have a heart attack.
Did you get your money?
Yeah, that was fucking brutal.
Did you get paid at least? Did he give you your money?
I did not get paid. No,
Oh.
no, did not get paid. No, I don't think anyone did.
Well, he had to pay for heart surgery, bro.
I was gonna say the guy had a heart attack. Give him a break. Come on.
Yeah, Jesus, man.
Hey,